Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet Voice You Know With the News You Trust studio, sponsored by Grain Equipment Company, where innovation meets execution. I'm Dale Menyo. Hope you've got plans for the 3-day holiday weekend. Let's see what Mother Nature might give us. Today's weather brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. Here's the updated forecast.
Another warm and humid afternoon in Ohio. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin. Let's take a look at your forecast update. Pop-up showers and thunderstorms won't be able to be ruled out here, but I just don't see them in many areas of the state here for the rest of this afternoon. I think overnight tonight through tomorrow, as a frontal boundary slides through, we're going to be seeing on-again, off-again rain, particularly through the day tomorrow. Coverage will be about 80 to 90% of the state, where we can see a quarter to 1 inch, maybe an inch and a quarter in a few spots downstate. We'll see. Right now, it does look like the biggest moisture falls in the driest areas, so that would really be nice if that can hold true. Everything's done by the time we get into Sunday morning. We turn out partly sunny, cooler and less humid for Sunday. Labor Day Monday looks fantastic, and then we're dry and pleasant through most of next week. I'm Ryan Martin.
And thanks, Ryan. Well, farm state politics and policy took center stage Wednesday as Representative Glenn G.T. Thompson, the chairman of the House Ag Committee, and Ag Secretary Tom Vilsack took center stage at the Farm Progress Show. The Ag Secretary said in some of his highlights there were challenges with farm income while defending the administration on trade, even as the ag trade deficit widens. Vilsack also commented on more funding was released for new fertilizer plants in 7 states, and at least one company is now conducting trials on an H5N1 vaccine for dairy cattle. He went on to say USDA is moving to tighten claims about companies for raising animals, such as labels stating raised without antibiotics, grass-fed, or free range. The secretary pointed to a recent survey showing 20% of food products claimed as antibiotic-free actually were not. So that has led us to tighten the guidance and strengthen the guidance to the industry about claims that are being made, Vilsack said. And the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency has until next week to release a proposed rulemaking for 2026 renewable fuel standard volumes or face more litigation from at least one national ethanol interest group. Growth Energy announced its intent to sue the EPA if the 2026 renewable fuel standard volume proposal is not released. EPA's decision not to timely perform its mandatory non-discretionary duty to issue the 26 volume requirements violates the Clean Air Act, said Growth Energy in its letter. It also undermines Congress's directive that the RFS program force the market to create ways to produce and use greater and greater volumes of renewable fuel each year, and deprives market participants of the market certainty that is so critical to long-term success of the renewable fuel program. Back with more after this. Soybeans grown in Ohio and across the heartland are meeting the feedstock demand for clean fuels. Biodiesel is a clean-burning and reliable fuel that enhances engine life, power, and mileage. Plus, this high-performance fuel works in any diesel engine without modification. With biodiesel, we fuel the economy, do good for the environment, and support soybean farmers. Learn how using biodiesel can add value to every bushel of soybeans grown at soyohio.org.
Time is running out to earn more for your acres. The Soil and Water Outcomes Fund pays farmers to begin or expand on-farm conservation, like reduced tillage and cover crops. Last year, they paid farmers an average of $33 per acre. They offer 1-year contracts, and 50% is paid prior to verification. Get paid to reduce erosion, improve your soil health, and more. Hurry to their website to request a payment estimate, theoutcomesfund.com. That's theoutcomesfund.com.
Time now for the midday market analysis provided by Leist Mercantile and sponsored by Brandt, helping growers take control for over 70 years.
I'm Ryan Metzger with Leist Mercantile, providing your Friday market outlook. Market movement this week, for the most part, has been quite positive. We had a massive heat dome covering the Midwest that brought widespread heat stress, and if you look at an updated drought monitor map, you'll see that several areas across the country have gone into D1 drought conditions. So the narrative has started to shift to how we may have very well put on a lid to our massive soybean crop potential. Along with that, as I shared yesterday, we had very strong export data. From here, it appears that the forecast is going back to more seasonal normal temperatures, but we could use more rain than what's currently forecasted as we look to see cooler temps and drier weather right as these crops are trying to finish up. Please visit our website at lifemercantile.com to learn more about our grain marketing program and crop insurance services.
And thanks, Ryan. Today's market's brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. Just a reminder, December corn yesterday was up 5 1/4. The beans were up 15 1/2, and new crop wheat was up 6 1/4. At midday today, September corn up 4 1/4 at $3.76. December up 3 1/4 at $3.99 1/4 penny. September beans up 3 1/4, trading $9.77. November up 5 at $9.97 1/2. The July wheat is $5.87, up 1 1/4. And here early midday, we have cattle higher, hogs mixed. This is the Ohio AgNet.